Minutes.
I rise today to something that's very personal to me and important, and that's advocating for working people. You see, you're looking at a member of Congress who had the opportunity to have a mother who was a part of a bargaining unit, who was a member of a union that she had an opportunity to have someone advocate on behalf of not only herself, but her two daughters as well. And because my mother had that advocate, she was able to send her daughters to good schools, she was able to put braces on our teeth, and she was able to ensure that, yes, that little girl back in Los Angeles, California, would have an opportunity to one day become a member of Congress. You know, it wasn't that long ago when we had elections and we saw things that were happening out in America where people, working people who had worked all their lives for these companies, and yet they were finding that they were being sent out to the door. Let me tell you about a story that I heard about this last week. I rise today to speak in support of the hardworking miners of Local 30 of the International Longshore and Warehouse Union, ILWU, in California. Since January 31st, 2010, approximately 560 mine workers, 560 families have found themselves locked out of their jobs by their employer, Rio Tinto, leaving them scrambling to provide for their families and to pay for health care benefits of what we've been talking about these last couple weeks. To have to pay through-the-nose premiums of COBRA, which many of them cannot afford. And so they've had to choose between putting food on their table and providing benefits for their family, something no one in America should have to choose. Days before the lockout, the miners were presented with a contract that called for cutting benefits, converting full-time jobs to part-time jobs, and reserving to itself the right to outsource all of their jobs. Mr. Speaker, this style and approach to hard-working Americans is not operating in good faith. This isn't what we signed up to do, and neither did we sign up to support it. Leaving 560 hard-working men and women forced to choose between their job and benefits is happening too often to too many workers these days. Companies that come to this Congress to ask us to approve and authorize assistance so that they can have concessions, and then to refuse to turn around and pass those same benefits on to the American people is wrong. I believe it's time for this Congress, not other Congresses, but this Congress right now, to stand up, this administration and the agencies, and to support legislation and funding that helps the workers, the companies, and our economy. All of them should be viewed at the same level. This Congress helped with TARP legislation. We helped with the American Recovery Act. We did all that, and many on Wall Street benefited, and we see that today. My message today is, isn't it time for us to also do the same for Main Street, for those 560 locked out mine workers in California who deserve at least the same? I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentlewoman.